Hello, everybody. This is Zachary Powers, the Power Hour creator, and welcome to the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World Direct, where there is going to be a lot of things in this amazing game for you all to explore, brand new areas, brand new creatures, even bosses that you haven't even fought yet. And I am really excited to tell all of you this information and the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World Direct, as of right now and as of today. So, first, I want to show you some music. Let's take a look at a few music tracks. The first one is the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World title screen theme. How was that theme song? Did it feel adventurous? Well, that theme song had amazing instruments in it. The overdrive guitar. Of course, we have the drums. And, of course, we have strings, which is part of the orchestra. And then we also have the steel drums. It is an amazing, adventurous song. Now, take a look at this other theme song. This is the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World Final Boss theme. So, how was that theme song? The Power Hour, the Electric Colored World Final Boss theme. This included 4 instruments in it. It had choir, the bass, piano, and we also have Fargo, which is a patch on the keyboard / piano, and it's what makes the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World Final Boss theme legendary, and what makes it sound so epic. Now take a look at this final theme song I've got for you. And this is the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World Homeworld theme song. How was that? How was that? That was the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World Homeworld, which is a theme song of that. So I added a little blues in there. So those instruments were the octave guitar, which is a type of guitar. And with the octave guitar, we have the classical drums, not the rock drums, but the electric drums. And then we also have the third instrument, and that is the bright piano, which is the British piano. It's the honky tonk is what I'm talking about. The honky tonk is some type of piano. It's some type of electric piano, and those are the 4 instruments. Now, that was only a few theme songs. I've got other theme songs coming my way. So, now let's take a look at the code of the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World. Like, how is the Power Hour, the Electric colored world created, what is the code of it? Like, what is the codes of, like, the code of this game, for the original Minecraft game? I created the code of the original Minecraft game, the behaviors of each creature, like the zombie and all of that. That's what I'm talking about for the Power Hours of the Electric Colored World. What other behavioral stuff for the creatures, the main character, and so much more. So, it talked about the behavior of these creatures, like what is these creatures' main objectives, and it's obviously to kill the main character, like design it the way it intended it to be, and the code of these creatures have been created on a program on a computer, or could be made by scratch, made from scratch. And the main code also, it has of the main character, the fighting moves, the walking, and everything of the characters and the creatures and the boss. And the boss has different villain-like codes, like he can travel, he can be electric, he can basically he can do something with the colors of lightning, like manipulate them is the word I'm looking for, and many other things in the Power Hour of the Electric Colored World. Now, let's take a look at a few more things in the Power Hour of the Electric Colored World. So, this other one I want to talk about in the Power Hour of the Electric Colored World is a story. Okay, as soon as I get up like this, the story of the video game, the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World. So the story is about the main character, the Power Hour creator, is in a whole different world with 5 to 7 different cities. And the Power Hour creator has to travel through them. The story is, though, that something went wrong with the electrical X generators, and there was like a failed project in there, and some still stayed tracked, but this other one is an unknown project in the Electrical X project. Electrical X project, and one of the DNAs escaped all the way up in the sky, and the sky had a baby, and it was this villain. And what this villain wanted is to rule the world for himself, manipulate the people of the world, and not destroy it, but control it with his power and have his own powers and creating this. Have this world and the power hour, the electric colored world, for himself, and wants the power hour creator gone. And it's up to the power hour creator to defeat this villain and reclaim the world as for the power hour creator, and defeat this villain before the villain charges up his super weapon and destroys the whole world and controls it. This is what I mean. He wants to control it and destroy it. So he does a little bit of controlling, and sometimes he wants to destroy things. So it's up to the power hour creator to beat him up and defeat him and reclaim the world, and the power hour creator's world as of the fate in his hands, and the power hour creator, it's up to the power hour creator to restore peace once again. Now let's take a look at a couple more things. Now that was a story. That was a story, everybody. Now let's take a look at a couple more things. Okay, this other thing I want to talk about is the brand new boss/villain's name. Okay, so the reveal of this villain in the Power Hour, the electric colored world. This brand new villain's name is the Voltage Overlord. He is the one that is manipulating the colors of lightning and is invisible sometimes. He has an invisible cloak, but it is an electric colored invisible cloak that he uses in order to stay invisible on his side, so that way he can't be seen, he can't be any kind of camouflage on some things. And the Voltage Overlord has superpowers that you've never ever seen before. And those superpowers of the Voltage Overlord is he can manipulate the colors of lightning. Of course he can. He also can warp reality, means that it can warp through time, do some crazy stuff up there. And we have the third superpower of the Voltage Overlord, and is that he can summon his own minions. The voltage minions, what we call Voltagenins, the Voltanins, something like that. Yeah, it's what it is. The Voltanins. Those are the minions of the Voltage Overlord. And then he also can teleport. He can also shapeshift. He can shapeshift into some creatures. And he also can, and the Voltage Overlord can also turn giant whenever he needs to. Like bigger, like the world itself. And the Voltage Overlord, when he gets down to about right here, when his health is very, very low, he turns into this corrupted version of the Voltage Overlord, and it's the way more powerful version of the Voltage Overlord, he can be pretty strong as heck. So you gotta unlock some superpowers in order to beat him up, defeat him finally, and restore peace. And those are his superpowers. Now let's take a look at one more thing before the big one. Okay, so let's talk about the different areas in the Power Hour of the Electric Colored World. So we have 5 to 7 different cities. The 2 cities I talked about, the one is Electric X City, which is a big city that you can just explore for yourself. And then we also have the Electric City. It is what we call the Velotrix Kingdom. And it's a kingdom full of amazing things. There's electric colored lightning bolt trucks and cars and police cars of those as of the Power Hour versions. And for the third city, we have Thunderstorm Town, which you can actually go through to discover some secrets of it. One of the origins of Thunderstorm Town. And then the fourth city is what we call Rainstorm Kingdom, which is an amazing city also. We have the Thunderstorm Kingdom, and then we have the Rainstorm Kingdom, 2 different cities. That's 4 cities. That's 3, then we have 4, 5. That was 5 cities. Now the 2 other cities, the first one is what we call the Black Cloud City, which is up in the clouds. Can actually visit its inhabitants, its creatures, its amazing people. Black Cloud City, pretty awesome. And the final city is what we call the Voltage Kingdom, which is located above that kingdom I talked about for the 6th city, the Black Cloud City. So the Voltage Kingdom is just right above Black Cloud City. And the Voltage Kingdom, as the final boss in it, you have to go through this city and go all the way to the end of it. And you will see this, it's not an airship, it's some type of boat. And if you go on it, you will make its way to the very end of the Voltage Kingdom, and you will make it to this elevator. And if you go on this elevator, it takes you right up and will basically take you to the final boss, the Voltage Overlord, which is awesome. And we have overworld ground areas from Power Hourcraft. The Electric Desert is making its way to the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World video game, of course, right? And then 2 more from Power Hourcraft are making its way over there to the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World, like the Ridge and the Electric Valley. And areas from other previous Power Hour games will be in the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World video game, which is awesome. Oh yes, there's going to be pictures of these areas. As you can see, the pictures of these areas I'm going to show you right now. Now, I just did conceptual art of these, so take a look at them. Well, what did you think, everybody, out of those cities and the ground areas too? Well, looks pretty electrifying, doesn't it? Alright, now this is the big thing. Okay. This is Zach Powers, the Power Hour creator, and I would like to say thank you for watching the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World Direct. This big thing is all about the release date. Thank you for watching the Power Hour, the Electric Colored World Direct.